Hello everyone, today I am going to show you guys about how you can easily create and place these roof tiles on any type of roof. But before we start, let me ask you to like and share my videos, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any kind of difficulty or query related to Revit, you can ask me anytime. So now let's start. First of all, let's create a single tile. For that, open the curtain panel pattern paste. Go to level 1. First, select this and enter the horizontal spacing and the vertical spacing of the exact measurements of the tile which you are going to place on it on the roof. One thing to remember that these are not going to be parametric tiles, means that they are not going to change their positions once you have fixed here. Go to 3D and set the reference plane to this vertical plane. Then go to this front view of the 3D and draw an arc like this. All of the dimensions and the shapes which I am going to draw in this family file are according to the design of the tile which I am going to use in the project file. Obviously, there are multiple and an unlimited number of designs and dimensions which are being used in the market. In this family file, I have created two tiles, one in the upward direction and the one in the downward direction. One adaptive point should be at the start of the first tile, and the other adaptive point should be at the middle of this semicircle. Like measure the dimension from this point to this line. It is basically 9 inches. So go to the level 1 and select this pattern, and from here change this 10 inches to 9 inches. Now set the reference plane to this vertical surface and draw the profile for the back side of the tiles as shown in the video. On the roof, I want the tiles to overlap each other. So for that, select these two semicircles, go to level 1, select the move command, uncheck this constraint box and move it 3 inches behind the adaptive points. In the 3D, select these two semicircles and click on create form, and then select these two semicircles and click on create form. Select these surfaces and provide material parameter to it. So now basically our family for the roof tile is complete. You have to create the family once and you can use it in multiple of your project files. Now open another family template file of generic model adaptive. Using the same dimensions in this curtain panel file, create a single roof tile in this generic model file using two adaptive points as shown. Also move the semicircle 3 inches behind the second adaptive point. In the 3D, select both the semicircles and click on create form. Provide material parameter to this surface. Save both these family files of tiles. Now open a new family template file for the structural framing, beams and braces. Here I'm going to create the family file for the battens. Go to the left elevation and change the uh, dimensions of this extrusion, which is going to be the batten. Assign parameters for the width and height for this batten. After saving the file, open a new architectural template file of Revit, and here I am going to place the walls and connect them to level 2. After that, select the roof command. I have already uploaded a tutorial on the roofs which is available on my channel. The link is given below in the description box. Using the same steps which I have described on that tutorial, I am going to create a hip roof. So now a simple hip roof is now complete. Load the family template file of the batten into the project. So go to using the beam command, select the battens and assign the length and width for it. Make sure 3D snapping is on and place these battens on the ridge of the hip roof on all of these lines as shown. Don't worry if it is placed below the surface, you can move it easily. Just select this in this, click on in the entire project, and once you have selected all of them, give a offset value in this properties dialog box, and you have moved them upwards. You can also trim these beams and change its length if you wish for. For that, go to top view of the 3D and simply select and drag these arrows. Select beam system from the structure tab. Set the reference plane to this surface, and first of all create a boundary line. Make sure all of the side edges are trimmed. Then create a beam direction and add a fixed distance uh, for the battens as shown. And you can see how easy it is to place these battens on the hip roof. So using the same procedure, I have placed battens on all of the 4 surfaces of the roof. Simply select all of them, uncheck these larger battens which are placed on the ridge. Use shift to uncheck them, deselect them, and then give an offset value of 2 inches to move them upwards. Now load the family file of the clay tiles which we have created previously in the curtain panel file and the generic model adaptive file. Load both of them into the project file. First, select these larger battens and hide them. Then go to Meshing and Site tab, click on In Place Mesh, click OK. Make sure 3D snapping is on and place 4 lines as shown. One thing to remember that always place the horizontal line which is closer to the walls first before you place any of the other 3 lines. Always move in this direction as shown in the video, then select these lines and check these reference lines so that these are reference lines. Then click on create form and create a simple planar surface. Then select that surface and click on divide surface. Then add a distance for the U grid and the V grid. Remember that these distance values should be the same as used in the curtain panel file. So I have added the distance of 1 feet 3 inches and 9 inches as shown. Then in this properties box, select the pattern of these clay tiles, and here you can see that how easy it is to create and place the roof tiles on these roofs. Now I am going to show you guys about how to place these roofs on the other side, how to place these tiles on the other part of the roof. I have used the exact same procedure to create these roof tiles on all parts of the roof. Repeat this step on the other 2 parts of the roof as well. I am going to skip that part in this tutorial, and here you can see that how easy it is to place these roof tiles on this hipped roof. Now uncheck that hidden part of the ridges and set the surface to this top surface of the batten, and place a line on the center point of this top surface towards this point. Then select this line and click on divide path and enter a fixed distance of 1 feet 3 inches in here for this line. Then select that single roof tile, clay tile, which we have created in the generic model adaptive, and enter first point here and the second point here. Then select this tile and click on this repeat command, and it has automatically placed those tiles on all of the other all of the other points. So now I'm going to repeat this step on all of these other remaining 4 battens. So now the hipped roof with the clay tiles is now complete, and it looks like this. These are quite realistic, and it will give a nicer view to the render images which you create. After completing the roof, click on finish mesh, and here you can see that the sections which will be cut will also look nice for these roof tiles. So that's all for today. I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any kind of difficulty or query related to Revit, you can ask me anytime. I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care. And most importantly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.